What's going on, everyone? So in this video, we are gonna plot points to graph quadratic functions. So yeah, plotting a graph is not an easy thing. So far we've only covered the linear functions, and they were pretty straightforward because basically you need only 2 points to plot a line graph because it's a line. If you connect the two points, then basically that's the only line that can be made from those 2 points. Like you have 2 points here, and then I want a line like that crosses those 2 points. Then just like just connect them, then like that's it. So like you need only 2 points, then connect them. Like that's how you basically plotted line graphs. But this time it's gonna be a bit different because like I said, it's gonna be parabolas like this. So basically just knowing 2 points on the parabola doesn't necessarily means you can just know what that is. Like like uh let's say like this parabola, you have like those 2 points, but if you don't know this parabola and then like only know these 2 points, then it could be anything. Like it could be like this or this or this. Yeah, there could be like so many possibilities. Yeah, so just knowing 2 points isn't enough to graph quadratic functions. But yeah, we are gonna get into how actually in general like we plot quadratic functions. But this time, we are gonna get into some examples and then complete these tables and then like see how it goes. The first one, y equals x squared. So this is the most basic form of quadratic functions. So like the most basic form of linear functions is basically just y equals x. So yeah, pretty easy. So when x equals to -3, then you just put -3 into this x. Then you square this number and you get just 9. Like not -9, just to be careful here. Because this basically means, -3 times -3. So like they are cancelled, so it becomes 9. Yeah. So like same goes for -2. You -2, when x equals -2, then you get 4. What about -1? Then you get just 1, 0, 0. And then yeah, when x equals 1 is basically the same as -1 because you just calculate the 1 times 1 and then 2 times 2, 4, 3 times 3, 9. So we are gonna plot these points on this Cartesian plane, like -3 here and then 9 here. Yeah, and then next one, -2 here and then 4 here. If you are not sure about like plotting those coordinates, then yeah, I recommend you just find the video in my YouTube channel. We've already done this before, like when we learned linear graphs. And then next one, -1 and 1, and origin 0, 0, and then 1 and 1, 2 and 4, 3 and 9. So the graphs actually, I don't know if this works, actually look like this. I don't like this one. Yeah, let's just draw it. How do I get rid of that? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So this is y equals x squared. Yeah, let's just repeat this process. Next one. Now it's a bit different in the sense that there's a negative number next to x squared. Yeah. So y equals -x squared plus 2. When x equals to -3, then you get negative and -3 squared plus 2. This will be the y value. Then -9 plus 2 equals -7. Yep, so -7 here. What about next one? When x equals -2, then -2 squared plus 2, then you get -2 because -4 plus 2, -2. And then -1, 1, -1 plus 2, 1. 2, 1, -1 plus 2, 1. Actually, yeah, so like I'm gonna plot these points. So I will just let's just bring back this y equals x squared. Oh, yeah. So we learned the concept of vertex and turning point, in other word, and then also the axis of symmetry. So in this case, this y-axis is the axis of symmetry, and then the origin is the vertex. So what about this one? I will just draw the graph first. We don't have -7 here. Here, minus 3, -3 and -7. And then -2 and -2. Say 1. Okay, like this. So this is y equals -x squared plus 2. So those two parabolas are facing, different sides. This actually goes upward and this goes downward. Yeah, just because of this negative here. If you put really super big numbers into x, then you get like really, really big negative numbers for y just because of this -1 symbol here. And then that makes this graph like facing downward. Okay, so let's move on to the next example. This is pretty a disaster, but we can do it. We can, so like basically put -2 into x. So you get 2 times -2 squared minus 5 -2 plus 1. This is 4 times 2, 8 plus 10 plus 1. So you get 19. I will just do it quickly. 2, 5, 6, 8, 1, -2, and 8, -1, 3, 9, 18, 3, 4, 16, 32, 13. Yep, okay. It's done. So we are gonna, like put those points in this Cartesian plane, -2, and oh my gosh, it's like way over here. So like somewhere here, and then I will just, the next one is -1,8. So like it would look like this, I think. Yep, and then 0,1. It's so steep. I think it would look like a line, but it's not a line. And then the next point is -2, and then 2 and -1. 3 and 4. Okay, yeah. I think you get what I mean. So I think this would look like this. the big problem of this example C is currently we don't know what is the axis of symmetry. Where is this vortex like exactly? So I actually prepared some completed graphs. So y equal x squared, obviously this is the axis of symmetry. And same goes for this one. This is the axis of symmetry. But this one, I think is somewhere between 1 and 2 because it just decreases up to a certain point and then it just I don't know, it's right here, I think. Yeah. And then it starts increasing again. So like vortex would be around here, but we don't know yet like where that is exactly. And we are gonna learn like how to find this like axis of symmetry or vertex. And if you think about it, if you know the vertex, you know the turning point, then basically it's like really easy to draw. Like let's say I'll just give you one just random x square plus 2x minus 3, and then vertex is minus 1 minus 4. So if you know the vertex and then you know it's the coefficient of x squared is a positive number, then it's like really easy. Just find the point, -1, -4, -4 here, and then you just draw a parabola. Like if we are not sure about like this point or this point, then just okay, it's right here. Then like think about the y-intercept because that's like how you draw the exact graph. Like y-intercept is 0 minus 3, so like you just draw here and then it will look like this. Yeah, it will look like this. So like that's why it's really important to know this point is like vertex point and turning point and axis of symmetry here, like x equals -1. Yep. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one.